Happy Kaiju Live, my month-long marathon of daily kaiju uploads, and today we're looking at Godzilla King of the Monsters, issue 22, the beginning of the end. I'm so sad. We're having so much fun with this book. Got that original issue, got my essentials black and white on hand, we got the omnibus. I'm excited to dig in, so I'm going to have a sip of coffee and let's look at those covers, huh? Hey, check that out. Black and white essentials on the left. On the right, we got the original color cover. And in the center, we got that omnibus reprint. And that's looking real cool. What an action-packed issue this is delivering to us. And what a cool cover. I just want to absorb it for a second more. But you can just pause it and take a gander as long as you like. But man, oh, that looks so cool. Yeah. Let's look at that first page splash, though, because it always has a good one of those. And what a splash page, too, with all them invaders just charging at Devil and Godzilla. And they're looking mighty fierce. But man, the next page is even cooler. Because look at that. That is the coolest thing ever. The only sad part is because the omnibus is just towards the end. The book's kind of rolling up on itself, so I got to kind of pinch it and hold it open. But we get this awesome double-page splash. Devil on the right, Godzilla blasting fire on the left, people just getting thrown and flung, all the other dinosaur soldiers doing their thing. Man, that is just such a cool page. Oh man, I love it. I could stare at that forever. But hey, check this out. Because this looks just as awesome in black and white. Man, that is so flippin' cool. And I loved it in the previous version, but right here I especially love how the smoke coming out of Godzilla's nostrils look as he's blasting out that atomic fire breath. So very cool. I will say that the flames on the mountain there, the volcano, are a bit lost in the black and white, whereas they really stand out in that color right below it. But man, that is so cool. We got to show off that original issue, though, too, right? Man, that is so cool. And man, the smell coming out of this book. Some of these books smell a bit stronger than others, but if you have any old comics, you know what I'm talking about. Just that old, musty, comic booky smell. I love it. But let's turn the page. All right, got my coffee back. Yeah, how cool is this? This action is so much fun. It's like, what more could you want? Giant monster on monster action. And that's what we got coming right here with this dinosaur attack. But we're going to flash forward into the future and meet up with our SHIELD crew here, who's talking about just how this whole situation is wrapping up. As far as they know, Godzilla's been sent through time. He's taken care of. The mission is kind of done and they're just wrapping things up. So Tamara's talking to Jimmy about how she's going to be going back to Japan with Dr. Takagashi, and Jimmy's kind of broken up about that. Dugan here is actually having a bit of a meta conversation as he just laments the Godzilla assignment ending, because he expected it to be going around just for so long. Like, he just started getting the hang of it so much that he thought that it was going to go forever. And you can just tell that's Doug Moench just saying to himself that I just thought this Godzilla book was going to be a thing and I was ready for it. And I'm so sad about that because it gets and got so good. But you know what? What we did have is fantastic and it's not spoiled. So I just look at it as a treasure of a perfect run, which there are very few of, and I'm happy to include this in that. And sure, it has its peaks and valleys, but man, it's solid all the way through. So we got Dr. Takagashi talking with Gladstone and how they're just sad it's all ending, but hey, they got to live their dream as scientists and paleontologists and actually see these creatures in real life and up close. And Robert here is just so sad. He finds out what happened with Godzilla, and he's just torn apart because he realizes Godzilla's not going to be able to live in peace because he was thrust into a time of strife, and that's all he wanted for Godzilla was peace and to not have people coming after him. And it's quite sad. He also reasons that they say that they're sending Godzilla back to his own time. That's a good thing to do, but he reasons that nature had him stay submerged for a reason and only came out now. So maybe it was nature's reason for him to return. And they're like, "Oh, that's food for thought." So, some good story wrap up with the characters there. I like that. But we don't linger on it too long, and we still get flashes back to the action, which is, of course, what any Godzilla fan is wanting. And I love this panel here with him just picking up that big dinosaur and just chucking him. Oh man, it's so cool. But we flip over here. Godzilla starts following Devil and Moon Boy, because Moon Boy set up a trap for his plan here, and thankfully Godzilla follows. So that's good, because it kind of hinged on that, but they weren't sure he was gonna. We flash forward to the future, and we see the Thing is looking a little bit nervous, and he just feels like there's something off. And we get a nice back and forth bouncing between past and present, which I really like, because you get the feeling and sense as a reader that although these things happen in spans of ages apart, they're happening at the exact same time. And I love that. So we're getting this real cool setup for them running into the valley and trapping these bad dudes. We get the Thing realizing that there's something wrong with the energy in the air, and Mr. Fantastic being like, you're right. And they actually go up to the time portal, and Mr. Fantastic believes it's been contaminated with the radiation of Godzilla, and something's wrong with it. Something's going to happen. So we also get our SHIELD guys just getting ready to leave, but and they're kind of lamenting things, but well, like he says here, how come it never sounded so hollow? Their mission accomplished. Because it's like Godzilla's been sent away, but it just feels wrong, and like they didn't really do it. And as we see right here, as things are coming to a head, Godzilla's getting some good up in here, getting some fights going. They get to running, and I love this here where all the bad dudes just get dropped down into them pits there, which is a pretty terrible fate if you ask me. And the only thing I'm curious is, where did they go? Because as we know, those pits are magical. So we get this cool thing going where simultaneously Godzilla's returning to his full size. The magic in the pits is reacting to his radioactivity. And this is somehow kind of happening with the radiation infecting the time device, and he's being shot back into the future. And so we don't quite see what happens with the battle, but we kind of know what's going on there. And Godzilla returns, and just all of a sudden out of nowhere, we got a full-size Godzilla in the middle of New York City. We got the SHIELD helicarrier Behemoth there, and it was right ready to take off, but thankfully it's still there. And I mean, next issue, we got the whole Marvel crew showing up, because you know what? Pretty much all of Marvel lives in New York anyway. You got Godzilla, full size, in the middle of the place. Well, shoot, that's going to attract everyone's attention. So I can't wait for that, although it's a little bittersweet because we only got 2 more issues left. But tune in. We got more Kaiju Live coming up. The finale, the last 2 issues of this series, but also some really cool collectibles along the way as well. So we'll see you then. Talk to you later.